Hi guys, today we're just gonna chat. We're gonna catch you up on some things. I'm gonna do this very bare minimal look because I want to. No, you'll find out why in the chattiness, right? Just wanted to make a quick announcement about the Fritzy family merch before we begin. It's been updated. My little girl there is gone now. I just took the girl off, and yeah, so all the Fritzy family merch. Link below. This is going to be kind of weird because with any luck at all, I'm going to possibly film 2, hopefully 3 videos today because I've got the house all to myself and it's quiet. And yeah, so you might see me in this 3 times maybe. But the reason I'm telling you that is because the one I want to film after this, I'll finish my eyes. I'm not going to do any eyeshadow on my eyes today, because I want to do my eyes in another video. How you been? You guys been doing good? I've been doing all right. I do want to catch you guys up on a few things. I made a comment the other day on my Instagram, and a few hours later I immediately regretted that little slip of the tongue. It wasn't that I was trying to hide anything from you guys. I just wasn't ready to talk about it yet. But a little slip of the tongue, and you guys are observant. Or I guess you have a great memory. Or I'm going to do something weird, okay? I'm going to mix these two together. This is too light for me. This is kind of yellowy. This is real pink. This is kind of yellowy. I'm looking for a neutral. Actually, I just want to use this up because I want to buy that Lancome foundation. Remember, I'm going to talk to you about that too, but I'll talk to you about it during the favorites video or something. Just suffice it for now to say that I want to use up some of my foundations that are just sitting around here not being used so that I can make room for the Lancome one that I wanted to get from Octoly. I'm just going to take a couple of pumps here. That might do. And then a couple of pumps of this one. And since I've got this one out, I wanted to tell you guys, I heard, I think it was Little Poet was saying on her channel once that somebody said to her, oh, that didn't want to come out. Somebody said to her that the Candid foundation by Revlon is a dupe for La Mer. No, it ain't. Just tell you, no, it ain't. That sounds a little strong, but I had an idea for a video back in March. Now I'm just going to mix these together really good. And I like this. This is actually a brush by Sigma that they sent me for their skincare stuff. And I use it for skincare, but I really like it for this because it's so easy to clean up. But anyway, back in March when I went to Nordstrom, and this still kind of looks, I don't know. This is feeling kind of thick because of the Candid. I don't know what we're going to do for concealer today. Maybe we'll use the YSL. I decided that I wanted to, and got several samples of La Mer. Then I thought, why stop there? Go ahead and pick up Sicily and Chanel, and you know, so I was making the rounds, getting all kinds of expensive foundations that I could never buy just to see, are they any good? And I had planned on doing a video about it, and gosh guys, I was taking pictures and everything, right? But this was also before I had revealed my hair. I got confused with my gray hair pictures and my foundation pictures, and I threw them away. I have like one picture of that left, and it was showing Laura Mercier's foundation side by side with, I think, La Mer. No, it was the Sublimage. I don't remember. Anyway, since I didn't have the pictures to prove what I was saying, I just decided to scrap the whole idea. But I can talk to you about it here and tell you that I tried Sicily, I tried La Mer, I tried Chanel, I picked up some Estee Lauder because I wanted to compare it to something else. And the only one of the bunch that I was super impressed with, I know some luxury people here aren't going to like me saying this, right? Because there's some people that buy nothing but luxury makeup, and I like luxury makeup too, but you know, if it doesn't really do anything spectacular, but the one that did was this, and I've still got some of the sample. I won't use this. I'm keeping this until Christmas. See, I've got just a tiny bit left. This is the Chanel Sublimage foundation. That foundation is really pretty on me. Why are we talking about that again? Oh, because I was using the Candid. Right. So, yeah, if anybody tells you that the Candid foundation, while it is very good, it is not a dupe for La Mer. Life update. As I was saying and then interrupted myself, because I do that a lot. Doing better, though, because I can remember now. Pick up where I left off and tell you guys that on Instagram, I made this comment about my son and his new girlfriend. It was during the swatching thing that I was doing on my legs, and I said that he had taken a picture of me and sent it to his new girlfriend. You guys so good. You picked up on that. And man, when I went to my Instagram next, fire away. You guys have questions? Yeah, baby. I wasn't wanting to talk about it yet because, one, I didn't really know how my son felt about me talking about it. And he's okay with it because I asked him. And two, because it's out there. And he was like, even told me, which is funny. He's telling me about YouTubers, right? Of course, he's talking about the ones he watches. And he's like, oh, yeah, Mom, I heard you say that. And I thought to myself, the YouTubers, they pick up on this stuff. It did not disappoint. You did pick up on that. And yeah, him and Michelle broke up. They broke up on my birthday. And she never even said goodbye to me. So I've been a little heartbroken over it as well. For those of you who are new and don't know it, my son met Michelle, who many of you have commented, and you're right, she could be, I got the wrong brush here. Michelle and my son have similar traits, and they look alike. Many people thought that they were brother and sister. It was ironic that I became her mom figure. He met her at his prom, his senior prom. And she was a junior, he was a senior. And they started going together that summer. They'd been going together for 4 months. I will never, ever forget when this happened because it was the next day when this happened. The next day I was leaving by train to go to Virginia for the birth of my granddaughter, and I had to leave Michelle. But what happened was the day before I left, what happened was Michelle got up in the morning to go to school, and her mother, who was very sick, she was bedridden. She was a very sick woman. She had evidently got up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, we guess, and she died. That morning, Michelle got up to get ready for school and everything, and, she ate her breakfast, got ready for school, went in to kiss and tell her mom goodbye, and found her. And, yeah, and there's another story that's really traumatic about her dad dying when she was 3. That suffice it to say that it was traumatic enough that she had still suffered from the memory of that, right? I mean, something tragic has to happen for you to remember things when you're that young. She was like 2.5 at that time, I think. In any case, that call that morning was awful. I mean, her mom was gone on the bathroom floor. And so we went over there and stuff, but I had to leave the next day. I couldn't stay here because I had to go to Virginia. Of course, now, she had family that came in and everything, but basically, they all live out of state. And so here's this 17-year-old girl, and she was living with her mom at the house, and now her mom's gone. And she's a junior in high school. And, I don't want to get into all of the details, but, she doesn't have a mom anymore. And she's in high school, and she lived over in that house, and we became her parents. Okay, so she stayed at her house and lived there. But, we were very close and assumed the roles of her parents. And her own family went off about their own way. She was the valedictorian of her class. Her mom would have been so proud. Right? I was so proud. Her prom, college interviews, everything. I've been her stand-in mom since she was 17 years old. They were together for 4 years. And, you know, when she started college, because she had a full ride, when she started college, I guess that's when things started to change. In the last year, it really got strange. You know, I mean, like putting her friends before her boyfriend, not wanting me to check in with her. And, you know, I get she's an adult now, but, you know, it was just like she was pulling away from us. And I had remarked to my son several times, you know, what is wrong? I asked her, have we done something? Why are you cutting us out? Why are you, you know, because, I don't know, it just seemed like she wanted to be part of the family, but she didn't want to be his girlfriend. And we don't really know what happened. You know, her beliefs changed. She no longer believed the same way that we believed about God. And I don't know what happened. But in any case, she's gone. She decided that she wanted to move on with her life without us. And so I kept quiet. And to tell you the truth, I actually kind of thought she'd be back. I thought maybe they'd get back together. And, you know, this was just like a little break. I'm going to put a little bit of mascara on here just so it doesn't look so funny. But I don't want to put a lot on because, like I said, I want to do an eye look in a different video. So it's been almost 6 months now. And I can tell that she's gone. She's never coming back into our lives again. And my son has moved on. And he's dating a girl now, but they are, of course, taking it very slow. I've not met her yet, so I can't tell anything about it, and I'm probably not going to share. So I have no idea where this is going to go. He could decide he wants to just be friends with this girl, and I don't know a lot about her. I've not asked a lot of questions because, I don't know. I mean, they just started talking to each other and stuff, but I do know that she loves makeup. And she knows the YouTube world and Sephora brands because we have talked a little about that. She told me, I asked her the day that I was doing the Huda swatches and he took the picture. She knew what Huda Beauty was. So I'm like, okay. I asked her, you know, about the brands that she liked and stuff, and she said Morphe. And, you know, I didn't keep my mouth shut about that. I just kind of made a joke. You know, you're breaking my heart, girl. You're breaking my heart. She knew about Lipgate. She had her own opinion about the Jaclyn Hill lipsticks, and we talked about that for a little bit. But, you know, I've not met her, so I don't know where this is going, if it's going, and I don't know if I'll share it. If they want to become part of it and they're in here. I mean, Michelle, she loved to be on my Instagram feed. So, you know, I don't know. If I'm not going to go, no, I'm not going to show you. I don't want to show you. I'm not going to do that. But, you know, I'm not going to say, hey, come be in my stuff. You know. There is one thing funny, though. Today, I told him, I said, I'm going to be filming when you leave. And he went to go get her, and they were going to go out to breakfast. And I said, don't be bringing her back here unannounced. And he said, oh, I wasn't going to. And he goes, how would you want to meet her? So I think that the best thing would be to go like on a double date, you know, and go out to eat or something like that. And he looked at me and he goes, who are you going with? And he was serious. He wasn't kidding. And I went, really? I also wanted to update you guys on what I've decided to do about FabFitFun boxes. I'm going to call this quits. I'm not going to mess with this hair. I think I'm just going to put a scarf on. In regards to the FabFitFun, I think what I'm going to do, since I don't want to oversaturate you, is I'm going to tell my contact, because I don't want to stop making FabFitFun videos. I love FabFitFun. And at least half of you do, because, you know, that vote was split right down the middle. So at least half of you really like the FabFitFun stuff. So what I've decided I'm going to do is, when my contact gets back with me, you know, I mean, I don't know, they may decide I'm not doing a very good job anymore and they don't want me. But as long as they want me, I would still like to bring to you guys the seasonal box. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring you the seasonal box. But I won't do videos for add-ons or sales. That way I won't be bombarding you. The people who actually love the FabFitFun stuff will get the... I'm going to have to go fix that. I can't do it. The people who actually love the FabFitFun stuff will still get to see it. And the people that don't like the FabFitFun stuff won't be oversaturated with it. How's that? And I'm going to call this quits. I will pick up the eye look in another video. It's going to be about the Huda Nude. Or should we say Huda Pink? I'm not sure why this is called the nude palette. For me, this is all pinks. But that video that I'm talking about will be the Alter Ego Daydream versus the Huda Nude palette. And yeah, celebration time. Okay guys, you will no longer get a 10% discount at Sigma. That's right, they've graciously agreed to give the Fritzy family a permanent 30% off everything at Sigma. So from now on, when you use the code GLITZYFritzy, that's all one word, GLITZYFritzy, you're gonna get 30% off your purchases. So go on, girl, go get your brushes or makeup, because I think that's the highest subscriber discount. I've enjoyed spending time with you as always. These are fun for me because I get to talk to you guys and do a little makeup. I think you guys like these too. I don't want to wear my welcome out. So at least 91% of 217 of you do anyway. Oh, and see that third one there? I was trying to be funny. Yeah, I left out a word and it won't let you correct it. It's supposed to say, didn't like them before you started running your mouth, ... shut up. Okay, that's supposed to be funny. So which one of you did that? You hilarious. I hope you guys know and always remember that you're the best part of the Fritzy family. And please go out and be a blessing to somebody today, right? Just hop yourself right out there, be a blessing to somebody, and you'll find that you feel so good inside. All right? And until next time, love you, see ya. Bye. And I'm out.
I'm like, shut up, Mary. I'm talking now. No, let me talk. No, I'm talking. I don't know what this is an example of. I'm not conveying what I wanted. I wasn't exactly ready to... I got a frog in my throat. Ribbit. You know. Oh, it's attack of the brow pencil. My brows are really... This brow's really stuck now. Dang it. Come here. Go where I want. Go where I say. Don't stick up and get in the way. So I asked her, I said, so what makeup brands do you really like? And, you know, what do you buy? And she said, Morphe. And I went, you broke my heart. Just an arrow stabbed me in the heart. Just stabbed me in the heart. Maybe they meant on YouTube. I got this in my mouth. That fine mist just went right in my mouth. I love this brush so much. Who let the brush out? Who let the brush out? It looks like a fluffy tail. No, that's too short of a tail. It looks like what? A floppy brush. I dropped one of my diamonds. They're not diamonds, but they shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. They're not diamonds. They're just little rhinestones. Like I'd be putting diamonds in my hair. I don't have no money, but I got diamond bobby pins.